Join the only official Nerdgen Discord server, link in description. Donate to help support the channel with this link, which is also in the description. Now then, on with the show. Hey everyone, it's Nerdgen, and oh boy, I've got something cool to tell you today. It's finally happening. We're talking about a game that is available only on computer. Now you're probably wondering, oh, what is the grandest, most amazing thing that's for this occasion? What game that is PC only have you finally decided to do a PC only game video for? Why are you playing on computer now instead of console? You're all probably wondering these. And I'll tell you all. It isn't a grand AAA game. No. I'm playing a Flash game from the early 2000s. And it's not just a Flash game. It's a Matrix fan game. This is Matrix Rampage. So the game starts off pretty simple. You're Neo, and you're in a hotel or an apartment, or just a building with a bunch of agents in it. You gotta survive. You can pick up their weapons, and you gotta fight them, and try to kill them, and try to win. And on its own, that'd be a pretty fun game, you know? You gotta fight against more of them, but oh boy. As great as this game is, it gets pretty broken over some time. Now, if you aren't noticing it, over this next clip that I'm playing, yeah. So when an agent lands onto anything, he kind of cracks the floor. And when the floor gets enough cracks in it, the floor ends up getting broken. And if that tile of the floor is broken, then you can fall through it, and it may not seem like it's necessarily a big thing now, but especially later in the game, that really does become a pain. There's also kind of a leveling system where after you kill a certain amount of enemies, you level up, but it's not really that important. It's just kind of there so that there's some sort of reward system to give you that dopamine rush. Now, this probably doesn't sound that hard to you. You're just like, okay, so you fight more agents over time, they get better weapons, and the floor ends up getting cracked. Therefore, the world itself becomes an obstacle in your quest to defeat all the agents, right? It sounds simple and fun and just easy to understand in general, right? And it is. But the problem is that the game is too hard. They give you too many enemies with too strong of weapons at once, and the floor is far too easy to break. I mean, look at it right now. It looks like it's a mosaic painting. It's not good. And at the same time, I keep on getting a bunch of kills and leveling up, but I'm very clearly not doing good at the game at all. And if you think that this is bad, oh boy, just wait to see what eventually happens when you get to the really big numbers. I'm level 12. Look at this floor. Look at this. If I get shot once, I fall down like 5 million feet. Now, the worst part is when the game ends up cornering you into, funnily enough, a corner. Like, look at this. Try to find Neo right now. It's pretty obvious, or it probably isn't, because he's underneath all those agents. And, like, I'm still leveling up. I'm still defeating a bunch of them, but I'm buried behind this group, and I really cannot move at all. Like, I'm trying my hardest. Like, I don't know if you can see, like, I am literally spamming, just trying to get this to work, but literally, the best I can do is just press buttons and hope that I'll get lucky and I'll get free, but it's not gonna happen, because when you get cornered in, unless you get lucky, which, as you can see, I kinda did here, you're basically just screwed. You're being ganged up on by a bunch of agents, and like, man, I tell ya, if this happened in the movie, then the Matrix movie would be done a lot earlier. Now, those are just a few minor complaints I have with the gameplay, but the game is alright. It's actually pretty impressive for a fan game. The art style, it's really cool with the whole pixel art thing, and just in general, it really feels kind of like you're in the Matrix, if the Matrix was a 32-bit world. It's cool, and if you still have a Flash player in the modern day, you should definitely check it out. Anyways, folks, I've been Nurgin. I'll see y'all in the next one.